Hey everybody, I'm JJ Johnson. You're watching Reality Survival. So today I am going to talk with you about the Battle Box Bug Out Bag box. It's for December of 2017. So I'm a little late in getting this out. But I want to say before I start that a few months back, Battle Box had an issue, I think it was the April box, where they really didn't kind of get the stuff out that the customers were wanting. And since then, I think they've done a really good job of trading that or turning that around and actually listening to what their subscribers want. And this box is a prime example of that. I think it's a really great box, and I believe they're going to start using this one as their like for new subscribers. This is the stuff that you're going to get as your initial box. So pretty cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this. Just kind of show you all the prices and everything that is in there. If you want to hit pause, you can do that. And just in case I don't cover it as I'm going. The first thing is the Mini Inferno from Self-Reliance Outfitters. I believe that's the Dave Canterbury School. And these are basically some little kind of like waxed cotton tabs for starting fire. And I think you get, I don't know how many are in there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those in a nice little can that you could also make charred cloth in. So that's kind of cool. And this is for the basic box. Second thing they get is a Backpacker's Pantry Louisiana red beans and rice. So that's good. Get some dehydrated or freeze-dried food. The next one is a Battle Box flashlight. It runs off of AA batteries, and those are not included. The light itself has a Cree LED, I believe, and what's kind of interesting about it is it's adjustable. I don't know if you can tell this right here, but I'll try to throw in another picture, and so the beam is adjustable, and it's actually kind of neat because you can focus it down to where you can actually, when you shine it against a wall, you can actually see the pattern of the LED. It's so tight. So it's kind of a cool little light. I'm not sure exactly what the stats are on how waterproof and all that kind of stuff it is, but it's not a bad, size for carrying like, an EDC flashlight and that kind of thing. Pretty cool. And again, it's one AA battery that it takes. Okay, the next one is Survival Frog Tacked Bivy, and basically all this is just a, one of these Mylar aluminized style bivvies. And I'm not going to unroll this all here, but just a good piece of kit to keep in any kind of a survival kit or mercy kit, bug out bag, whatever the case, whatever your temperature, your climate kind of dictates. But it's definitely going to help keep you warm and dry. And they've kind of covered in this whole box, they've actually kind of covered a pretty wide range of things from, water purification. Of course, you got the knife, you got fire starting, you got some food procurement. And I mean, they've really done a pretty good job on this thing. Okay, next one here. This is something interesting that I hadn't seen before. I'll roll in some video of what this looks like when you hydrate these. So basically, this is called the Water Drop Fluid Technology Solutions H2O. And what these things are is you take these and you soak it in unpurified water, and then you get through osmosis, it'll soak into this package. It's real thin, and then the package will basically swell up after about 8 to 10 hours. It'll swell up, and then they give you a little straw, some little straws, and you can drink it just like a Capri Sun or something like that. And it has some powder in here, and it has a mild, like orange kind of flavor, and it's actually kind of neat, because I mean the downside is you got to wait 8 to 10 hours. But the good thing about it is you could toss all these into a pond or a stream or a lake or whatever, and make sure it's not going to float away, obviously. But you could saturate these things and then carry them with you, and take the water on the move and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of a neat idea. The other thing is you don't have to worry about you know, when there's no water in it, it just packs flat and dry. It's nice and light. You're not carrying the weight of the water. So that's kind of an interesting idea. Something new, new to me anyway. I haven't seen this before. And, you know, I think it's kind of a cool idea. And it tasted pretty good. Like I said, we hydrated one and drank it and stuff, and it tastes pretty good. And you know, I mean, it seems to have electrolytes and that kind of thing in it with the flavoring and whatnot. So that's kind of a cool little deal. Let's see here, and I think you get what is it? A half of 500 milliliters. So basically, it's one water bottle, you know, worth. So you get five basic water bottles in a little container, you know, just like this. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so that is pretty much it for the basic box, and I think that's a pretty good value. The advanced box, you're going to get the Battle Box Camp Bottle Set with Bale. So you get I think it's a 1 liter stainless steel wide mouth stainless steel jar. It's got a plastic wide mouth lid on it, and it does have like a silicone seal in there. So that's cool because you can boil water in this, you can carry water in it, whatever. Then you also get the cup, the Battle Box emblem on the front. It does have handles, and it also has some measurements on the inside as well. And then it does have a stainless steel lid, so you can boil up, you know, make your dehydrated meal and stuff like that in here. And then you also have a bale that comes with it, and you can use that, you know, to get it in and out of the fire and, you know, all that kind of thing. So that's kind of cool. You can also use the bale on the water bottle as well. So pretty good little set. The only thing I'd say about this is it would have been nicer if they'd have nested together a little tighter. There's a little bit of room there, but not that big a deal because you have a mesh bag that holds all of it. And you can kind of put the lid on the top, and it basically is one nice, neat little package. So that's pretty cool. And then also in here you have the Exotac Polystriker. So you got a little Exotac rod. These rods last about 1,000 strikes, and they burn at about 5,500 degrees. See if I can strike something. There we go. Catch the barn on fire. Got a little striker there. Nice little fire starter. You know, there's really not anything bad you can say about that. Comes with a little lanyard and all that too, so that's nice. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the advanced box. That's $50. And then you go to the Pro, which is a 72-hour bug out bag. And this is actually a pretty nice little bag. And the idea that they did with this, and I think this is kind of cool because this would be perfect for like a get home bag. And basically what you're doing, or what they've done is they've made it so that you can hide the backpack straps, so it looks like it's just a satchel. And you got the straps in here, so you can stick it on your back and, you know, carry it just like that, or you can carry it over your shoulder, and it looks, you know, very kind of tame, you know, kind of like this, where it's not real super tactical, and it's going to kind of blend in a little better, and, you know, those kind of things. So that's pretty cool as well. Okay, so the next thing we have is a fish trap, and kind of like a little more of a minnow trap, I would imagine. But basically you can kind of deploy this thing, and then you've got these different entries. You put a little bit of bait down inside here in the bottom, and the fish will swim in. You could catch crawdads, fish, snakes, you know, all kinds of little critters in a stream or something like that. So that's pretty cool. Now that's the Pro, the bag and then the fish trap. And then we have the Pro Plus Knife of the Month. And this is a Tops Knives Brothers of Bushcraft Fieldcraft knife in an exclusive Battle Box color. This is awesome right here, man. I mean, I don't know what the retail cost of this thing is. It says 150, and I believe it because it's definitely every bit of a, you know, $150 knife. Just kind of give you a little better look at that there. Really nice. Got your micarta handle. I believe it's 1095 steel. Looks like about 3/16 of an inch thick. Probably about a 6-inch blade. You've got like a saber grind with a drop point. I mean, this is just a really nice knife. You've got some jimping and stuff here on the back of the edge. You've got a place for bow drill right here in the handle. A nice big grommet hole. One interesting thing I'm not exactly sure of is on the pommel they have a little cutout, and I'm not sure what that is exactly for. But if you guys know, you could throw that down in the comments below and help educate me a little bit. Anyway, super comfortable knife. Really just, I mean, that's about the perfect. If I was going to design a survival knife, this is, if maybe 1 inch longer, but this is just about it. I mean, I don't know what more you could really do to make this thing any better, because that's just a nice knife. The sheath on it is functional. It's pretty simple. It's not, you know, a super nice sheath, but it's got a Velcro handle, and it will go into a regular belt loop, or you can attach it through pals or molly webbing, you know, whichever you want. So that's pretty cool as well. So that's pretty much it for this month's battle box. Like I said, oh, and they do throw in a sticker as well. I think this is a pretty sweet piece of kit. I really can't find a whole lot of room for improvement for it. I think for the money, you're getting your money's worth. I mean, if you did the Pro Box, just the knife alone is worth the rest of it's just free. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think it's pretty good value this month. It's really pretty impressive. So, if you're going to be a new member or new subscriber, then you'll get this box. Or if you wanted to go back and buy it individually, you could probably do that. I think it does cost a little bit more, but you know, not bad. Again, with these boxes, I think they're basically for two kinds of people. One, if you have some discretionary income and you like to buy gear anyway, and you enjoy the surprise of just letting them pick stuff and send it to you, then this is kind of cool. The other way I think people could use it is if you see the stuff that's in it and you're like, hey, I could use all of that specific gear, then you can go back and buy it after the fact. You know, that's really the way. I don't think this is something for beginners to work on building their actual, you know, kit and all that kind of stuff. There's more efficient ways to do that. But, you know, for those who just are gear hoarders who love to, you know, get new gear each month and stuff like that, this is a fun way to do it. And they've really, in the last months, have stepped it up. I've also seen what they're planning for January, and it actually looks really good too. So anyway, guys, if you want to learn more about BattleBox, you can check the link in the description below. You can also, if you want to buy individual items, you could check my Amazon link. That would be greatly appreciated. Those who've been using it, thank you very much. It does make a huge difference. And the Amazon link is just amazon.com/shop/reality survival. And that'll get you to it. You can, once you get there, I put a whole bunch of items in there that I know are good items that I've used myself or that I own myself. You know, I'm starting to populate the store. If you've got suggestions for stuff to put in there, let me know in a comment below. I'll try to add it. But you don't have to buy anything on the store. You can just go through the link to get to Amazon, and that will credit us. So we really appreciate that. Anyway, guys, don't forget to live the 6 Ps. Proper prior preparation prevents poor performance. We'll see you in another video here soon. Thanks, guys.